What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Wednesday, and welcome back once again to our shiny starter hunt in Pokemon Fire Red. What's up? Let's see. Mason was here, Milk is here, Mystic is here, the triple M's. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? Did anybody have shiny luck at all? over the day? Because I did not. I will, however, mention something that I found quite funny. So, yo, what's up, Logan? So I closed Fire Red yesterday, and I was gonna start playing a different game, and I found out that I haven't been playing Fire Red on my main account. I've been playing it on my secondary account. So last night, I started the save on my main account. So, you know, when Pokemon Home compatibility happens, I can transfer the stuff over. I'm glad we caught it now and not later. So we are working with a different seed today than we have been for the past 800 encounters. Hopefully that means we'll get it quicker, but we'll see. Yo, that's awesome, Mystic. Congrats. I feel like I'm... it'll be fun. That will be fun. You're playing Astrobot? Fair. Alright, I'm not really going to waste much time today, so... that is set up for nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I went to go launch, and it was on my secondary account, not my main account, and I was like, ah, crap. But I did go for our... like, I fixed it, so we're on our main account now. Alright, let's do our Rainbow Road track today. Why is it always so loud? There we go. Y'all probably can't hear that, so let me hit this, and... okay. It wants to be difficult today. Alright, y'all should be able to hear music now. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How you feeling today? Alrighty. So yeah, I'm on my main account, so that's why the trainer ID will be a little different. But let's get these encounters rolling here. Imagine my first thing, like I hadn't checked the Squirtle, so I don't know. Imagine the first encounter was shiny, that would be sick. Ill for the for the third time in 3 months. Sheesh. I'm sorry to hear that. Eighth of the way to getting your shiny. Well, we're technically 10% there, right? Unless we get it right now. Of course not. Yo, what's up, Bram? Welcome back. We have not gotten it. I was telling chat that I realized I was on my alternate account instead of my main account, so we're basically starting over, I guess. But we'll keep the encounters the same. Also, I looked into the calculator thing yesterday. That crap confused me. I almost swore. I was so confused about it. Yo, what's up, JG? I was like, what that? How did people figure this out? This is the brain dead way to shiny hunt. You just do your resets, check your thing, and keep rolling. Thank you for the shiny luck, Logan. I appreciate that. What the heck? Yeah, how was everybody's day yesterday? Is Squirtle the hardest shiny to see? Well, its shell is green. What's the button to reset the game? You hit A, B, X, and Y at the same time. Stop hunting after work. Got to 1,806. Sheesh. Holy. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, apparently from what I saw, okay, so we got a female one, so that's definitely different. Is rolling. From what I saw, the calculator isn't working for the Switch port. That everyone said, like, because I went through the comments of one of the guys' videos, where he was like going over the how the calculator works and how to determine your seed and shinies and blah 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 blah, right? And apparently it's not working because the load times in this game are different than the load times on the Game Boy or the ROM. And I was like, oh. Yo, what's up, Roy? 6,962 is crazy. Yo, what's up, Serial? At the gym, I booted up Emerald, did the hyper rank contest as your female player. You turned into this live and Japanese player got Deoxys. That's sick, Bram. What the heck? So just bash my controller on my forehead. Got it. Yeah, that's fair. Your timer on the shiny hunt past 14 hours. Sheesh. It's your birthday. What the heck, Serial? Happy birthday, dude. Everyone wish Serial a happy birthday right now. What's up, Ash Ninja? Welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the people using like the timer and trying to figure out like what their seed was and stuff like that. And one of the issues was that the game's load time on this game, like on the Switch, was quicker. And they're looking for like the updated variables, but I was like, it's so much mental work to try to do all that. I'd rather just hit the button, just hit A and keep rolling. We'll see how it goes, though. See how it goes. Resets for the starter in this port are so fast. I agree. I agree. Yeah, that's what the comments were saying was that it seems like the resets are quicker here, so it's affecting the like the rolls to see what seed you got when you started the game. I'm like, I don't know how to manipulate all that, so I did look into it though. I'm always transparent about things like that. Yeah, hopefully, Serial. If you set your birthday up for ZA, you'll get like confetti in the Pokemon Center faster than any soft reset hunt you've ever done. That's fair. Maybe we'll get it today. I don't know. It would be nice. It would definitely be nice. You got that and you were pleasantly surprised? Interesting. That's good, though. That's good. I have a text. What's that for? Oh, yeah. I was like, what the heck? Single sign on and all that. Guys, if you haven't already, double tap your screen to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate you. Why is it? I just realized y'all are not hearing music, are you? Why did that happen? So if I do that, that's bizarre. I don't know why the music stopped. Going to camp the same day as your birthday? Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. All right, music should be going now. Shiny hunting a Squirtle to beat the game with, and then I'm gonna get fully trained Shiny Politoed to explore the post game. Heck yeah! Remember, you got to trade for Politoed, right? You got to get King's Rock, and then trade somebody for Politoed. So, Misty, you should change your birthday to a different day. I don't think you can once you said it, but that would be funny. Guys, thank you for 10 likes already. Y'all are insane. I appreciate that. Oh, gonna name this. Ah! Copy of both versions. I think I'm gonna pick up Leaf Green and use that as the game to do like the type only challenges. I did look more into that yesterday as well after stream. And one of the issues that I saw for the type only challenges is there's not a whole lot of Pokemon in Gen 1. Right? There's 150 Pokemon and you're like, oh, that's pretty good. Right? But for fire types, there's literally only 6 fire types in the whole game. Right? For flying types, I think there was less than that. For grass types, there was about 6 or 7 lines, right? Yo, welcome back, Milk. So, it's definitely going to be a challenge. I want to try to do it, though. I thought about doing it in Fire Red because of Oddish. Yeah, the issue with fire types is there's 6, but 2 of them are exclusive to games, so you only get 5 encounters. And one of them is Moltres. So it's like, ugh. Figure my boxes to hold shinies for every Pokemon and regional form in ZA. Let's go. Wish Oddish was a Leaf Green exclusive. Yeah. I like Oddish over Bellsprout. But I like Mega Bellsprout. Or Mega, not Mega Bellsprout. Mega, Victory Bell. Naming fire types. I only got to 5 because I forgot Moltres. Yeah, and I don't even know if you can get Moltres before the Elite Four, because it is on Island 1, on the Volcano Path. But I don't know if you can get to there before the Elite Four. I'm assuming you can, because you can get the other 2 birds before the Elite Four. You can? Okay, so man. Got to hunt literally everything. Yeah, that's what I did, Mason. But we never finished our Pokedex in ZA. Fighting type only. The only options besides one chain. What are the options? Well, that's the thing, right? I was like, in my head, I was like, you know, if we could get like 3 to 4 Pokemon, then it wouldn't be that bad. So that's the problem. You know what I mean? For Farfetch'd, and it was the only Pokemon I use now. Yeah, like normal and flying would have the same Pokemon, right? One of the things I thought about with flying types, though, like if I did a flying types only run, obviously there's Charizard. But then do you go and you go like, all right, well, I can't use Charmander until I get Charizard. Pokemon with 2 Mega Forms I'm catching 2 of? Why? Well, I guess, whatever. Fighting type only in Brilliant Diamond made Metacham probably my bottom 3 Pokemon of all time. That's fair. It's definitely going to be hard to do it in this game. And I got to figure out, like... I know, I've been stuck in Professor Oak's lab for a week now. It's crazy. It definitely would be a challenge. And I gotta figure out the rules, because I want the rules to be the same across videos. So, like, if we say a level cap of 5 levels above the gym leader, that still sucks. Like, Misty's gonna wipe the floor with our team, right? because you have, like, for fire types only, you don't get a second fire type until like Route 6. You know what I mean? Like, you only get Growlithe and or Vulpix on Route 6. If you follow level scaling BDSP, you can't evolve Medicham into the legendary encounter. That's crazy. Gotcha, Mason. Gotcha. That's fair. Yeah, like, you don't... All the fire types are, like, post. Even water types only, I was looking into it. And you don't get a third water type until... Let's see, you get Squirtle, and then you get Magikarp. And you don't get a third water type. I think it's... You might... I'd have to look at Psyduck. I can't remember. You're hunting Froakie? Fair. Get that alpha. I'm trying to think. I don't think you can get Psyduck until you get the Super Rod. Or like the Good Rod. And you can't get the Good Rod until after Lavender Town, right? So you have to get through Lieutenant Surge with Squirtle and Magikarp. I just don't think you can do it. So what the hell? We'll need a shiny Tepig for all the starters. Good. I think I ended up getting all the starters. I can't remember though. I might have needed one more Tepig. Oh, you need a Frogadier as well? There. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, a type lock would be very hard to do in this game. It'd be fun though. I thought about making the first one poison types because you get in this game you get Nidoran male and you get Nidoran female. Nidoran female is a 1% odds in this game. But Nidoran male is like 40%. But in Leaf Green, it's the other way around. Things that consume 90% of your free time. That's fair. Apparently Pokopia is dropping... Well, it comes out tomorrow, right? But if you have your account in New Zealand, a lot of streamers are playing it right now. I was like, huh. I still don't know if I want to play it. Mostly because I want to work on videos. Me not having money for that. That's also a thing. I don't want to spend $70 on a game that was like my big argument before, was like, I don't want to spend $70 on a game that I'm not gonna play very long. And I don't mean like play for hours and hours and hours, but like Animal Crossing, for example. I ended up getting Animal Crossing back during the pandemic era, and what did I do? I think I played for like maybe an hour or two, and then I stopped. I like put it down, and I haven't played it since. Starter jail in my 2004 $20 game. True. Chef Greedent. Well, it's Chef Dente. I'm actually figure out how to change my account's region of origin. I got to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds a day early. Fair. Yeah, they you could play Pokopia now, I think, but I'm just like, eh. I had the same issue with Animal Crossing, so I don't think I'll end up playing it. Actually, Chef Dente, put some respect on his name. I love Chef Dente. Like my favorite thing to come out of Pokopia. I will say, I hope Pokemon like Moslax, Pikachu, and the Artist Schmeargle and the Rotom are all Pokemon that, you know, Pokemon forms that we see in the future. Make a shiny bingo card? I would if shiny odds were better. That could be cool. You named a Squirtle how you feel about the shiny hunt. Ah! Yeah, fair. I mean, that's not how I feel about it. I enjoy just playing the game. Even though people, I'm sure there's a select group of people that are like, oh, you're still doing this? You should play the game. It's like, I want to play the game with Sparkles. Come on, man. Let people enjoy the game how they want to play. I saw this one person talking about shiny hunt, like they were shiny hunting their starter, and they were at like, you know, 2,000 encounters or whatever. And one of the responses was like, why don't you just stop doing that and playing the game? You're a fake fan. And it's like, what? What kind of cringe is that, man? Welshie, hello. How are you, Welsh? How's Requiem going for you? I'm excited to play. I'm excited to play again. I want to know how far I can get tonight. If you didn't know, I have a Twitch channel called BHK Plus. And I am going to be live there tonight. I think I'm going to go live about 4:30 or so. And we'll see how it goes. Pichu is not a female Pikachu, so my friend can't haunt me with it. Ugh. See anyone? Sure. I don't know. I'm a big proponent to let people play the game how they want to play. Like I was watching Bald Gamer stream last night, and so he's doing a Nuzlocke of Leaf Green, and he on his team had Lapras and Hitmonchan. What's up, Naoki? Hope you're doing better. He had Lapras and Hitmonchan, and somebody came in his chat and was like, what are you doing? You can only get the first encounter per route or city. Your run is invalid. And he's like, what? And what I've always heard is that gift Pokemon don't count. So, like, gift Pokemon is another Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. So, like, in Saffron City, you can get the Hitmonchan and you can get the Lapras, so they don't count. I've always counted static encounters as a new encounter. Depending, right? So if it's like a static in a route, then that's one thing. But like, you catch Snorlax and you can still use the grass above Snorlax and catch that. That's what I always thought. Take it easy, Naki. Have a good day at work. If Pokemon either don't count or they count as an encounter for where you got it. Depends on how mad you want your comments to be. It's so weird because I've always watched a bunch of like randomized, what is it, like randomized Nuzlocks, and everyone I've ever watched have, unless they're doing like a hardcore run, which obviously have different rules and stuff, unless they're doing hardcore, they don't normally count. Like, they're like, oh yeah, the static is different from the regular. So like, getting Eevee and Celadon, you can also fish in Celadon to get Grimer, right? I don't know. People are cringe sometimes. But also, like, if somebody's like, hey, this is my established rule, why would you argue with them? Don't be like, oh, your run's invalid. It's like, who cares? Let people have fun and play a game. It's a game about creatures that you stick in your pocket. Different, though, because the entire appeal is getting new wacky random mons. I mean, that's fair, but, like, I don't see reason why like a static, like a gift Pokemon wouldn't count. Especially because like even if you use the rule of like where it says right here, met in Pallet Town at level 5. So in Pallet Town, you can get a fishing encounter too. But also, I'm pretty sure the gift Lapras you get says met. It doesn't say necessarily say met in Saffron City, right? Some people who just get a vanilla save and open the spreadsheet because the prep is the fun part for them. Yeah, I mean, everyone enjoys games differently. I always like assumed when it comes to encounters, it's first encounter per route. This is like the main rule. So first encounter per route. When a Pokemon faints, it's dead and gone forever. And there was one other rule I can't remember, but everyone like the static encounter, the gift Pokemon or whatever, is always the exception to the route rule. But it also depends. Like if you want to use both, then sure. If you don't want to use statics at all or gifts at all, then sure. If you only want to use one per, then sure. But you know, as long as you're doing the knockout equals death and you can't use anymore, and you're doing the first encounter per route is your Mon, then that's fine. But like gift Pokemon in the city, I think is fair game. That's what I'm saying, JG. I don't know. Let people enjoy how they want to play. Too many people. This is what we had a conversation about the other day. It's like toxic fandoms. It's like, what are we doing? Just let people enjoy their game how they want to enjoy their game. Stop being so negative all the time. I paid for this. Let me play it how I want. What's up, Cogs? It's going. It's going. Arizona and it's cold outside. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. So I come from the FNAF fandom, right? So I get it. Everyone's always negative about everything. I'm just like, guys, it's a great game. What are we doing here? Like the game, Secret of the Mimic is one of my favorite FNAF games ever, and some fans are just like, "You're not a real fan, then." Want to try a burger from McDonald's? Never had a burger. What? What? And you're going to McDonald's? Well, it's only up from there. I had a burger last night. Dun, 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 dun. Apparently, people are having trouble data mining. Good. They're like, we can't data mine Pokopia. And it's like, good. I don't want want to know everything. Playing on Switch? What's up, Cafe? I am. We're only trying to get all the Safari Pokemon so far. Good luck, good luck. Dragonair is such a hard one to find, so hopefully you get it. Sweet sour sauce. Sweet sour sauce is goated. I used to not like it as a kid, but now that I'm older, I can appreciate it. Although, I don't go to McDonald's very often, so. Can't wait to do Safari Week this year. Who hosts Safari Week? Dedication to get a shiny. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta be somebody who's patient. It also helps having a community as well. We're growing our little community here, so I'm very grateful. Growing up is appreciating sweet and sour sauce. True. True. Yeah, I was thinking about obviously I'm not like I don't personally know a lot of Pokemon creators. And so I saw Blue Vector was doing the DA weekends like 2 weeks ago. And I thought about being like, hey, how do you join? But I didn't, and now I'm sad about it. So I would like to join some of these like bigger Pokemon community events. I think that could be fun. Evolve into the Big Mac Munchers, the other half evolving to Quarter Pounders. Well, I don't like a Big Mac, so. Matt Brandel hosts Safari Week. Is that Absol? Or is that not Matt Absol? Or is like name was Absol or something? A Quarter Pounder? So when I used to this is gonna age me. So I used to work at Toys R Us back in the day. And I would go on my lunch break, I would go across the street and get a Quarter Pounder, a bacon Quarter Pounder with cheese. That's Absol? Maybe I'll reach out to them and be like, hey, how do you how do you join? That could be cool. I don't know. I want to join some more like community events. I don't know if PM7 is going to do the shiny hunting thing, but I think that could be fun as well. One day. Oh, this one YouTuber just do one with his friends. That's fair. I don't have any friends that stream Pokemon anymore, I don't think. I know I have a friend that makes Pokemon content. I think he still does. Yeah, take it easy, Cyril. Have a great birthday. If we see you again, I appreciate it. But if not, it's all good. Enjoy your birthday. Have fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna like make a tweet. Alright, let me make a tweet real quick. I see somebody got a shiny Marowak in their Fire Red. Alright. Tweet is out. We needed to do game share with my friends so I can get Gengar and Leaf Green. I know, right? So annoying. What's up, Cakes? Welcome in, welcome in. Pandasaur as well. If I get Shiny Squirtle before you, you'll drop 5 gifted. Bet. You're bunting Snorlax? I assume that's typo, yeah. Yeah, good luck on the Snorlax hunt. I was thinking of doing Snorlax, like hunting Snorlax as well later, but we'll see. 3,662 is insane. What the heck? Good luck, good luck. Yo, that's awesome, Finn. What the heck? Crazy. Good job, good job. You're back. Welcome back, Welsh. Gambling on a gamble. I mean, I'm gonna get it right here. Imagine though, that would have been crazy. Mm-hmm. 27 hours in is crazy. 3,862 is also crazy. I'm only doing about 200 a day. Mostly because I have way too much to do. Yes, Finn. All right. I'm going to sit here for a second. What up, characters? Welcome in, welcome in. I must see if this crap really works. Because we're getting a shiny right here. Anyway. Way. Guys, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I do stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Set your reminders to be notified when we go on live. About 250 to 400 encounters, and I'm here on stream before bed. Ah, fair. Say it every time, it'll work. I mean, if I say it every time, eventually it'll work. You know, eventually we'll get the shiny, right? Squirtle. Imagine that worked, though. That would have been crazy. You have to not care. The less you care, the more likely it is. You know what, Squirtle? I don't even care if this one's shiny. Nope, don't care. Don't care. Don't even care if it's shiny. Imagine, though. It's technically probability to getting something at a certain probability. Yeah, so if y'all missed the beginning of stream, something I did mention is that I realized yesterday, so I closed Fire Red and realized I had been playing on the wrong account. I was playing on my alternate account, like my second account. And my Pokemon Home is connected to my main account. And so I started a new save on my main account. So we might be going way over odds at some point. Yeah, so my gameplay monitor is over here, right? But my OBS is like right here on this monitor. And the vertical capture to be able to do vertical streams is way on the other side of the other monitor. I'm like, when I'm doing this, I can see out of my peripheral. Based on the game saver trainer ID, just digits rolling over and over again until two of them happen to be the same. Fair. We are at 844. This is going to be number 845. Meh. Missed a huge label. Well, I used to, so I had this number like down there at the very bottom where Garbodor is. But I was like getting asked a couple of times, like, oh, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? So I just decided to put it below my face. I was like, because if somebody's looking at my face, they should be able to see it, but maybe I should change the color to like yellow or something so it stands out more. It happens to the best of us, though. Are we going to 1,000 on this? Yeah, at least 1,000 today. Some say there's a nickname glitch too. Reset, smash A until you pass the accepting yes or no. Once you hear the music, switch to B until summary check. Some say there's a nickname glitch too. What's the nickname glitch? Does that mean it'll like guarantee be shiny? If I name it Butternut or something like that? Imagine I nicknamed it Butternut and it ended up happening. That would be hilarious. If 100 people hunted a Squirtle alongside with you, the exact same odds, 9 or 10 of them would have already gotten it. Way. Yeah, apparently, like, as a kid, we were told, like, the holding A and B would do something in the game files. And everybody's like, nah, that's just playground rumors. But apparently, so I was watching, like I said, I was watching that calculator thing to try to figure out, which I still can't figure any of that. Like, entering the nickname screen and exiting ups your odds. I don't think that that's exactly true. But apparently, like, your options do change your odds. It's weird. Heard from a friend's friend on the playground, probably. Alright, I'm gonna open this screen and then close the screen. If I get it here, then we know what happened. No, I don't want to save the game. I'm really lucky. Let me see if I can bless you. Please do, Rose. Here we go. Didn't bless me there. Talk on the slide that was holding it, increase your odds of a successful catch. True. True. Holding A definitely increased your odds. And then you click on the shake, then hold A. If you get it before 1806, I lose about $20. Oof. Which, to be fair, is probably cheaper than most content creators. On my Shiny Charm, plus 10 power, Sparkling Donuts, water power. Looks like that Squirtle got diabetes. Crazy. Just like Hoopa. Gambling square, true. My nose itches. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Yo, what's up, Dracon? Going to 1K? At least, yeah, well. Hit the bed, good luck on the hunt. If you stream tomorrow, I will be live tomorrow. But take it easy, JG. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. I'll be live tomorrow and Friday, and then we won't be live again until Monday. Take the weekends off. Although they won't be necessarily taken completely off, because I'm going to record our first type lock. Shiny hunting Charmander and casually playing. Let's go. I just realized, our Masuda method's not in this game, is it? Or is it? Can you get eggs in this game? I don't remember. Ugh, gosh. It's weird because I know the Masuda method is in Bristol. Hope there's a daycare and Ditto is available, so maybe. I know there's like a strategy to macro level your Pokemon up. If y'all didn't know, once you unlock Saffron, you put your Pokemon in a daycare. It's going to cost a lot of money, so you might as well do the Nugget Bridge thing as well. But you put them in the daycare, and then you go to Saffron City where the Team Rocket stuff is. And there's a teleporter that just shoots you to the left, and then if you macro holding right, it'll always run back to the teleporter. And that movement will level you up. Shiny Hunt Snorlax? I haven't decided yet. I do want to do another static. But I don't know if I want to do Snorlax or if I want to do Moltres. Want a Shiny Nidoking? Me too. I'm going to hunt in that route where Nidoran male is for our next encounter. Because we're going to try to do one more encounter before Brock. So I want to try to do, I think it's like Route 23, I think is what it's called. But we're going to hunt in that patch of grass, trying to get Nidoran, but literally if we get anything in that route, I'll be happy. But yeah, Snorlax is an I don't know. Because I definitely want to do one more static encounter. But it's like, do we do Lapras, one of the Hitmons, or Snorlax? We got plenty of time to decide, obviously. Leave one Snorlax alone, by the way, to hunt later. I recommend 11, 12 Snorlax alone. Gotcha. What's 11? Is that the one that's on the water? Do them all? Well, so we're doing this as a Nuzlocke as well. And so I only get name. What up, gaming? Are you talking about name for the Squirtle? I've named it several times. Since we're doing this as a Nuzlocke, I'm only allowing myself 10 encounters total. So Snorlax is the one you can do whatever to. Fair. Oh, so the 11-12 one is Cycling Road. It's so weird because Cycling Road is a good place to level up your mons. That's official. That's official, Chug. That's correct, Chug. Yeah. 855. Yo, let's go, Mystic. That's awesome. Heck yeah, dude. Hmm. 1 in 10, 1 in 8,192. So we are officially 10% of the way to odds. Yeah. I hope I don't even get close to odds. I would love to get it today so we can start our next hunt. I mean, I said that. I said that yesterday, though. I was like, I'd love to get it today so we can just start our next hunt now. So patient. Thank you, Chug. I try to be. I try. Hardcore is on? True. One day I'm gonna turn on the Doom Doom the Dark Ages soundtrack and just let it play and hope that the stream doesn't get copyright claimed. Like I'm actually not making good pacing now I'm thinking about it. I guess I kind of am. I don't know. You're nearing half odds? Ooh, squash. Good luck, good luck. Hopefully you get it before then. It's also funny to say half odds and it's 1 in 4,096 is half odds. Which is what we were hunting before at. And we couldn't get our shiny alpha Pidgey in zone 1 of ZA. At least you're consistent with it? Yeah, that's fair. Hope you get on 860 or 900. Hopefully. This is 860 right here. Take another starter. We did that yesterday. For a little while yesterday, I was going down the line and just picking a different starter every time. But I want to stick to Squirtle. Shiny OG games are so much more precious. They're definitely harder to get. I don't value shinies more than the other. You're more than welcome to do whatever. But I get what you mean. The best one you think is Squirtle? Squirtle's my favorite, so that's the reason why I'm hunting for it. I like the other two. Shiny Venusaur is sick, and Shiny Charmander and like Charizard and stuff is pretty cool, but Squirtle is my goat, dude. I love Squirtle. It's actually who I picked in Pokemon Red, so my voice cracked. That was weird. Squirtle's your favorite Pokemon? Fair. You unlock the entire map without picking up the map? Crazy. And you get Shiny Squirtle on 1001? Fair. Yeah, we'll see how we're feeling today once we hit to 1,000. If we're feeling like ending, then we'll end. If not, I might go for another 100 extra today. But I also want to... So I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later for Resident Evil Requiem, continuing our playthrough. And, yeah. I kind of want to... Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm not going to stream there until about 4:30 or so. I was originally going to go play Pokemon cards tonight, but I'm just going to go play tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see how we feel once we get to 1,000. We'll go from there. Guys, we are 3 likes away from 20 likes. So if we can double tap that screen for me, I'd greatly appreciate you if you left a like. And subscribe if you're new. I stream Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I need y'all to hit the like button so I can get some shiny luck. Hit the like button. 20 likes. Let's go. Heck yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. On the couch playing Fire Red Leaf Green beside each other. Just grinding their meta. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's awesome, Cakes. That is so cute. That was a weird burp that I did as well. Yeah, that's so adorable. You with a like? Thank you, Cav. I appreciate that. You're hunting Charmander and you're at 1133. That's crazy. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. I always realize I try to say buddy and brother at the same time a lot. So it comes out like bruddy. Oh, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck on your Charmander. Butter. That's the old man in me talking. He's like, oh, what are you doing? Get off my lawn. Hulu. Wah. Looks like breeding is in the game. It's post-game. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if I increase this number, so I'm going to increase it again. How many encounters do you think it'll take? I don't know. Start Bulbasaur, Shiny Hunt, Nuzlocke. Go for it, Mystic. Go for it. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Angel, hello, how are you? Only mine you should put in there until post game is your teenie. Fair. What am I playing on? Switch? You're good? Heck yeah. How's your Nuzlocke going? Gen 10 is coming out this year. True, true. Well, next year, yeah. Nickname your Squirtle Big Man. Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise. Grinding because I don't think I'm ready for the next Blue Gary Queen fight because it's level 40. Is that in Saffron? Ugh. Ugh, gosh. What is that fight? The Saffron fight is right before Giovanni. So you face Giovanni. I think this is the last song in the playlist. It is. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's do the Donkey Kong one. I think we did this one last time, and I was like, eh. Let's go one song ahead. Ivysaur was killed. No! That sucks. I'm sorry. Losing your starter is like the worst feeling ever. Like, no! Do, 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 do. Moltres is coming as a playable character to Pokemon Unite on March 13th, so in like 10 days. I had a feeling they were waiting to do certain announcements till the day Pokopia launches. The mystery gift Ditto Rug is available. There's an event in Pokopia that will bring Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff into the game that starts on March 10th and runs through the 25th. Pokemon Sleep event was announced today as well. Dream Shards Week Volume 2. I don't know what that means. Go Fest details have been announced as well, which adds Zeraora into Pokemon Go. And I don't see anything else. Dream Shards? Yeah, that's correct. Dream Shards. Being a healthy fear of Pokemon that can explode. Eee! Yeah, rip to Ivysaur. You are a real one. Do, 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 do. Sweet scent would have came in clutch for grinding. True, true. I do a shiny Nuzlocke on Pokemon Violet or a normal Nuzlocke. If you're on Violet, do a shiny Nuzlocke. I've done plenty of videos on shiny Nuzlocks, or like shiny only playthroughs, but they were type locks, so I could only use a specific type. Shiny hunting specific types was rough. I actually started recording shiny flying types only, but I only got to the second encounter before I haven't recorded since. I need to finish that video. So I wanted to do a video every weekend during the month of March, but I haven't done it. I want to get back into doing shorts too, but it's kind of hard to do shorts on a game that, you know, it's like, hey, look at all my shiny encounters, but I don't have any shiny encounters. I was going to do shorts on, I made a community post a while back where I asked people something I should shiny hunt and give it a nickname, and people did. And I recorded like one of them, and then I didn't finish, so. I thought about making that like a reoccurring series as well, where I'd like make it a full-length video and then make it into shorts as well. Yeah, it'd be cool. Our team has a Nidoqueen, Vaporeon, Butterfree, Snorlax, and since technically is encounter a Pidgeot and a Rattata, that I'm currently used as a cut slave. Fair. For how daycare level, it works based off of your steps, I'm pretty sure. So you can set your guy in the daycare, and then you go to like Saffron City, and then run back and forth. You know, in Rocket's Tower or whatever, where they have the moving pads. If you set a macro up, or if you just hold right on your controller, and then the move pad sends you, or you hold left on your controller because the move pad sends you to the right. I'm pretty sure there's a spot where you can do that. Thank you for the hearts in the chat, Logan. I appreciate you. Where should you shiny hunt first? First area or small of area? Every playthrough I've done, I've gotten shinies, except for once, I think. I've gotten shinies in the small of area. Yeah. Go for an EV or a Smolo? Yeah, I was going for... It's funny because... So for the flying types only, I don't know if the video will ever see the light of day, because I haven't even finished the video. But for the first encounter, I actually had a raid, or not a raid, I keep calling them raids, a mass outbreak of Mischief in that area. And I was like, ooh, this would be great. I can do dark types only. I have an encounter here. This will be great, right? I ended up with a shiny Hoppip. And I was very upset by it. I was only upset because the previous video, the grass types only video, also had a Hoppip in the video. Charizard, Nidoking, Gyarados, Alakazam, Golem, and Venusaur. Fair. The fact that you don't have Blastoise makes me very sad. How do you shiny hunt? Just run around the area? Yeah, it's full odds hunts. The other way you can do a hunt is if you see a mass outbreak. You can go to the mass outbreaks and you knock out 60. And you'll be at like a 1 in... I think it's 1 in 500 odds, I think. Or 1 in 1,000 odds. Your rival has it? Ah, fair. Yeah, you just run around the area till you find one. Just remember, in Scarlet and Violet, there's no shiny indicator, so you just have to know what it looks like. 60, that's so many. It's not that bad because you use the auto battle thing. You don't even have to count. You can just look for the pop-up because there's a pop-up that'll say, like there's not many left of the original horde or something like that, and that notifies you that there's not many left. That you've. That's what I used to use as the indicator. What's up, Jose? Is it really worth it? Is what worth it? This game? Yes. Shiny hunting your starter? Probably not. But I'm doing it anyway. Using a box for your dex? Fair. The only issue, I think you can't complete this dex, right? So. Because you can never get Umbreon and Espeon in this game, sadly. I mean, you can complete the Gen 1 dex, and then it'll be like, oh, now you can do the national dex. And it's like, okay. I think I might end up picking up Leaf Green. Until you get the national dex. Fair. Can you go over 8,725 still not get it? Yes, you can. Every check is 1 in 8,000. 1 in 8,192. So every single check that you do is at that odds. You keep track of it so you know, like, you're like, dang, it took this many encounters to do it, but yeah, you can take. Some people have gone to 16,000 and still not gotten a shiny, so. You think they added Espeon and Umbreon because it's no. You can't get Espeon and Umbreon at all in this game. The Gen 1 decks, then wait till they release the others. I assume Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald can trade with these as well. Yeah. Some people get it in 50. There's people that have gotten it in 1. A YouTuber that I watch his stream sometimes is That Bald Gamer. He did a Nuzlocke run and lost his Nuzlocke run, right? And then he was like, well, I'm going to start over. And so he started over. He picked Bulbasaur. And then when he got into the battle with his rival, it was shiny. It was his first check on that save. And I was like, wow. That's insane. So some people, you know, it might take 16,000, and some people, you know, got in there first. That's Pokemon for you. Those shinies that you didn't mean to get, they just happened to be there. That'd be sick. I was thinking about, Angel, I know we talked about the type lock thing before. Did you know there's only 5? Sorry, there's only 6 fire types total in this whole game? Like fire type lines. And then one of them is exclusive, so there's only 5 fire types in this whole game that you can catch in one specific game. Have you reset it without checking? I have. And those could be shiny, and I didn't know. Named myself Taco in my Nuzlocke, and Claval named me Master Taco. That's funny. You taught Squirtle Strength and Sheriff? There. A lot of fire types. Well, it's true about a lot of types. I think water types had the most, right? But some of them are exclusive. And the issue with water types only is that you only get 2 water encounters before Surge. There's no other water encounters in the entire game until after Surge. And it's like, huh. I don't even think there's... No, actually, let me backtrack that statement. There's no water encounters until after Celadon? Yeah, so yeah, your water encounters are literally Squirtle and Magikarp, and that's it. So in Vermilion, you get the Old Rod, but the Old Rod only gets Magikarp, which I didn't know. And you don't get the good rod until Fuchsia City. And on top of that, you don't get the super rod until you pass Snorlax on that route. So you have to do all the way through Silphco, which is crazy to think about. And the ghost type literally only goes so you can get his Ghastly line. You can't trade any. You can't trade, say, Banette until you get a National Dex. Ugh. Well, if you're doing fire types only, or if you're doing water types only, Dratini's not water type, so. And you surf until you beat Koga. True. I assume you get the shiny, you start playing. Yeah, we actually move on to our second shiny hunt after we get this shiny. So we get 2 shiny hunts before Brock. And then we get 1 after each gym after that. Or if you do a Dragon only. Well, there's going to be certain ones you just can't do. Like, you can't do Ghost only because you don't get a Ghost Pokemon until Lavender Town, right? And it's after Silphco. So you can't really do Ghost unless I get a second copy on a different Switch and then trade a low-leveled Ghastly over. Or get a friend of mine to, like, give me a low-leveled Ghastly so I can start the runs with Ghastly. I don't know what I'm doing. Same thing with Dragon. Like, you could only use Dratini. Single type of fire, grass, poison, normal, or bug. Yeah. Ground types is also not bad. But if, like, find a low-level Dratini in Safari Zone. Oh, true. Maybe I should buy... maybe not. Could I have a second Switch? Or I have my original Switch and my Switch 2. I could buy Leaf Green on my original Switch. And then, like, play through the game and then trade all my Pokemon over. But... I don't know. We'll see. I'll do the easy ones first. I say easy ones, but, like, you know. I think normal types could be fun as well. The only issue with normal type and flying type is they're pretty much the same thing. There's not a lot of non-normal flying types. There's Zubat and there's Aerodactyl. Right? So, why is this music so slow? Donkey Kong, what are we doing here? No, move up. Do Deltarune music when Donkey Kong ends? I don't know, because they the company that does Deltarune and the other game Undertale are really bad about copyright claiming. So You think being completely level 40 before the 6 badge is too high? I don't know. Genuinely. I have no idea. Butterfree, Doduo, Dodrio, Gyarados, Dragonite, the Pidgeline, and Spearoline. Yeah. We also get Charizard, right? But the rule would be that I can't use Charmander until it evolves. And unless we want to make the... Because I want to, like, get the rules set before I even start recording. And that way every single video has the same rule set. So we can either do that, or we can use Pokemon that evolve into those typings. So, like, for example, we can use Magikarp because it evolves into Gyarados. And if that's the case, then that would help out a lot too, because then you could use Charmander in the beginning of the game for flying types only. And not worry about... Like, Brock is not that hard of a fight with Charmander. Mostly because you have Metal Claw, which I forgot was a thing in this game. My eye hurts. Put some drops in my eyes, but I don't have my drops right now. I don't know where they're at. What do I choose for Gen 10? Right now it's Gekwa, but that could change. Level 14 Charmander. Oh yeah. I forgot how... Like, I forgot that they gave Charmander Metal Claw in this game to make it that fight easier. Butterfree is surprisingly good. Plethora of Psychic type moves that isn't that Elo. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided on the rule set yet, so. But I do want to start recording that stuff soon. Because, like, if I do grass types only, that's... Or, like if I start with grass types only, or water types, or fire types only, then that'll be a little easier. Intimidation team playthrough. So, like, your whole team has Intimidate. That'd be cool. Also, I think I was thinking about I don't know. I'd have to figure something out for the rules. Maybe I should do grass type only first, just to see how the video would do, and go from there. Hear me throughout helps me a ton of poison types. True. Viola, you ask me that every day now. What are we doing here? And then you start spamming it, and then... and then this happens. It's like, bro. You cannot spam. Doing a video series where I play as Corbeau and only use Corbeau's Pokemon? That's pretty sick, actually. This current playthrough, I beat Brock technically using Pikachu, used Beedrill to poison and drain Onix down. That's hilarious, actually. Tangela XQ Executor to only non-grass poison Pokemon in Gen 1. True. Yo, welcome back, Angelo. Still no Charmander for you? Oof. Ekans Line, Growlithe Line, and Gyarados. I read about Ekans and Arbok in this game. Aren't they only in Fire Red, though? And then Leaf Green has Sandshrew, Sandslash. Those Growlithe. True. Release Quaxley once you get a shiny. I usually just box it in a dead box. Him and Ingo's Team and Sword. Heck yeah. Got both versions, so you're good. Ah, fair. Well, that's why I was thinking about getting Leaf Green, because then I could, like, trade. I could, like, just use Leaf Green as a trade fodder game. You know what I mean? So, like, I could, like, do a grass only ZA run. Maybe. Mega shiny grass types. Yeah, the only issue is you can't get, like, Bulbasaur until post-game. Name the Squirtle Angelo for good luck. Alright, but if I name it and it's not shiny, you're banned, right? Alright, you know what happens. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You want all forms of Joxes? Me too, me too. Well, I at least want one. You can do the whole Mabel quest for Bulbasaur. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah, you get the starters in the beginning. Duh. But you can't shiny hunt Bulbasaur until later. Unless you're saying to just do a type lock. That could be fine as well. Yeah, I forgot you can get that in the beginning. This song is a bop. What the heck? The Subway Boys. It's nice that they're back in modern times. We're gonna get a third Legends game, and Emmett's gonna be the one that gets sent back to the past. Or sent to the future. You would like that? Of course you would. There's a shirt that Pokemon company has that it's like it's a sage green shirt, and in the center it's like a pool of green toxics, but in the center of that is muck, right? You have muck, and at the very bottom of the shirt is a tiny Trubbish, and it says Venom Drench on it, and I'm like, I kind of want it. Got a feeling it's rare here, bringing the vibes. So this is encounter 900, roughly. Here we go. Our 900th check. It's not a shiny. All right. When you're training your Gyarados and scientist wipes out Electrode. Nah! Yo, what's up, Mike? Nidoran has been moved to Route 3 and Mankey's in the area you're talking about. Is that called... No. That was also old. We're kind of done talking about that conversation, but... Oh! I mean, I think Mike might be behind in stream. But yeah, the Route 22 only has Mankey now. That's annoying. So you can't even get Nidoran until after the fact. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, so that's different than Let's Go, because in Let's Go, Nidoran is on that Route 22 and not Route... interesting. Is in Route 3? I'm looking on Cerebi right now, and it's not... Oh, yeah, it is Route 3. Yeah. It's not Route 22 like I thought. Because it's Route 22 in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's why I just assumed that it's the same encounter pool, but clearly it's not. Gold Magikarp is so elusive. You'll get it one day. Rock's Onyx notes Bide in red, which is helpful because it takes a turn to charge. And Fire Red, it's Rock Tomb, which is way more punishing. True. Yeah, you'll get it, JD. Good luck. Huh, that's kind of cringe, actually. So you can't even do... Oh, you could do fighting types only, then. You just have to progress until, Viridian City, and then you get the Mankey right there as your only encounter. Monkey with Rock Tomb will carry you to Erica. Huh. What other fighting types are Machop? But you don't get Machop till Rock Tunnel, right? I don't know. I'd have to look up the counter tables now. There's not a lot of fighting types in Gen 1, right? Because you either get Hitmonchan or Lee. You get Machop and you get Mankey. Oh, man. You're forgetting Machop's a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm trying to think of teams for type locks. To do, like, specific type locks. Nidoking with Earthquake. True. Jolteon, Hitmonlee, Primeape, and Machoke. Fair. TMs are Shockwave and Rock Tomb. Ugh. Hey, at least I learned Shockwave, right? Which you don't get until after Surge, so. Mickey, Primeape, Machop. Only one of the Hitmons. Yeah, I think that's it. So you literally only get 3 Pokemon for that run. Actually, how would y'all feel if I did type locks for streams on top of doing the shiny hunts? Or would y'all rather just me doing do the type locks for videos? Chocolate ice cookies. Enjoy. Like maybe like Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, Polyrath. I forgot about Polyrath. I'm not gonna lie. But you don't get Poliwag until like super late. When Shockwave, it helps against Koga's mug. Ah, okay. So maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do the shiny hunting for like a shiny only playthrough. I don't know. I really want to dedicate all my time to trying to do a shiny only playthrough of this game, or shiny only Nuzlocke. Water type moves are basically useless in Fire Red. True. But it would be a water type for Blaine. So yo, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I don't know. I'm back and forth on like, because I was also thinking about doing some Dynamax Adventures at some point soon as well. Rival get a shiny? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are with that. Lapras? I mean, that'd be cool for the water only run. But then it's like, if you wanted to do ice types only, you can't. If you're just considering playing your own game in a vacuum. You know what I mean? It's like, there's literally no ice types in the beginning of the game. So like, ice, ghost, dark, steel, you can't really do. You missed Dynamax Adventures? Me too. I still need to beat that DLC so I can hunt Buzzwole and Blacephalon. I keep forgetting to do it. But I also want to hunt Necrozma. So you get to reach second year. Which one? Bam, 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 bam. You know you can click B to skip the recap? Yeah, I just did it. Or you have dun, 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 dun. That probably is messing you up because of the Mario Kart music as well. I know this song is at the end of some of our other playthrough or whatever, but guys, we're 4 likes away from 30 likes. So if you haven't already hit that like button for me, I greatly appreciate you. Sorry, I distracted. Steel's a hard one because you can't get Steelers or Scissor to the national decks, and Magnemite's the only one. True. All good, Mystic. You gotta either catch 60 or 60 deck for post-game island requirements. True. Remember the Gen 3 steel types aren't available even after beating the game? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's, yeah, there's like gonna be certain types you have to rule out, unfortunately. And the only way I could think about doing it is like, again, like I said before, getting Leaf Green and just beating the game in Leaf Green so I can trade the exclusive Pokemon over. You know, things like Vulpix and whatnot. So I could have a full team of fire types. Or like trading over Bellsprout and stuff like that. Why shiny? Because I want to. I'm gonna leave Ream first since it was my first. Was Fire Red. Ah, I got you. Because I want a shiny starter. I mean, some people just want to play the game, which is very valid. Some of us like to torture ourselves. When I do the type locks, they won't be shiny locks, so it'll just be like types only. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Fair. Yeah, I don't know if I want to hunt Magikarp. Gyarados is sick, though. So it's like, maybe. You know, it'd be funny? Doing the game corner and getting a shiny Porygon. Still, yeah, I'm still hunting, Mia. Still hunting. The grind to get Gyarados. True. Yeah. Should do the infinite glitch to get infinite rare candies. Guys, if you haven't already, double tap your screen to leave a like. I greatly appreciate it. We're 3 likes away from 30. So if we can get to 30 likes today, I greatly appreciate you. Got your shiny Charmander yesterday? Let's go. What the heck? Good job. So I have to work soon. Where? Wish I knew of that glitch sooner, but I found out after I beat Nugget Bridge. Sheesh. So humble. Me? I appreciate you saying that, Finn. I don't know what prompted you to say that, but thank you. Everyone boo. Well, she's got to go to work soon. Boo. Good luck. Thank you, no one. On the same boat. I'm getting tired of this shiny hunt. If I get a modest Bulbasaur with... fair. Camilo, I get it. 300 resets for shiny Squirtle for you. You're on your way. Your Charmander is mild nature. I don't know what mild increases or decreases, I'll be honest. The only ones I know are like adamant and modest. No. Excuse me. Way. All good, Welsh. All good. I'm just not gonna stream until Saturday on Plus until unless you work Saturday too. Then never mind. $1,239. Sheesh. This is on loop. What's on loop? I don't know. Are you trying to accuse me of this being a video when I'm talking to chat? Weird. That's weird champ behavior. Your Charizard's relaxed? I wish I was relaxed. I'm just lonely, apparently. Were you talking about my gameplay? I'm on Switch hardware. And look your way. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. What the heck? That's kind of you. The Venusaur is jolly. Me too. Keep thinking that light is too bright. Totally not Hall on a cheese quest. Fair. You're cheddar than that. You got a Calm Nature shiny Squirtle? What does Calm Nature do? I genuinely don't know all the natures. I've been a Pokemon fan for a long time. Only so you have increased attack and lowered defense? Yeah, that's... Sounds about right. Oh, thank you, Camilo. I appreciate that. Good luck to you as well. Actually, Hall. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good, Hall. How are you? Seeing you luck for your shiny. Thank you, Mia. I appreciate that. We'll get it one day. One day is not right now, though. Raise a special defense and lowered attack. Yeah, that's more like me. I'm not I'm not somebody who attacks. And I'll keep my walls up. I wonder if we hit 1950 today for subs. I'm gonna look. Had a lot of new people pop in. Yo! We're at 1958. What the heck? I appreciate y'all. We're 42 away from 2K. Crazy. I should do a sleep lock of this game, where I stay live until I beat the game. Special defense minus special attack. Ugh. Y'all remember when I tried to do that 24-hour stream? Good times. My internet was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Making your own Pokemon region. Your frequent freezes on my end. So I'll say if I don't hear you good. Fair. Yeah, stream seems to be running smooth on my end, so hopefully you can get your internet sorted. Non-shiny female modest Bulbasaur 1900 resets. I think I'm done. No, Jacoby, why? I was like, music still playing? Good. Ah, my nose. Oh, interesting. On the Switch 2, apparently you can get Resident Evil 7, Village, and Requiem for $90. That's $30 for each game, which is not bad at all. So if you want to get them, apparently they're going to remove it soon. So if you want to get it on your Switch, definitely go out of your way to do that. $240p works so you can hear me. Let's go. Name the Bulbasaur Shag Nasty. Fair. What should I design for a water ice Carvana? Make its fangs out of ice. That'd be cool. Don't give up unless it's 21 HP. What is our HP? 20. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna get to 1,000 today, and we'll see how we feel. We'll probably end at 1,000. We're at 926 right now. Yeah, if I'm not live tonight on Twitch by like 5 o'clock, I've probably fallen asleep. I'm tired. But our Twitch streams are like whenever I feel like streaming, so. Not meant to have a schedule. And I definitely want to continue Resident Evil Requiem. This Pokemon seems energetic. Ah! That's what you were thinking? You made 18 out of 274 Pokemon? Fair. What's up, Andrade? Name him Squirt. Yo, what up, Nick? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, thank you, Andrade. I appreciate that. I need the luck. I need it. We're closing in on 1,000 encounters. We'll get there. We'll get there. Golem with 110 attack and 130 defense is a lifesaver. Especially when this game's physical special split is terrible. Saw someone over 4,000 for Charmander. Sheesh. We're gonna be hunting Squirtle for a month. Knock on wood, I hope that don't happen. Honey Kogan, he's more annoying than hard. Oof. Oh, you got this, Cheese. You got this. Or how? You got this. You got this. Guys, we're 2 likes away. 2 likes away from 30 likes. Hit that like button. Double tap your screen to leave a like. I greatly appreciate you. Well, Angel said that they weren't hard. They're just annoying. I'm sure they're spamming toxic and blah, blah, blah. And the same with Charmander, almost 5,000. Sheesh. I'd only focus on TCG. I actually have friends that are going to be at the Orlando Regional, and they were like, you should come, you should come. And I was like, no. It costs money. I remember when regional prices were $40. Now they're 70 plus. It's like, what the hell? You don't even get anything other than the... half the time it's like the mat and the promo, right? Saving, minimize, and using hyper potions. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I did start playing the TCG again, so... There's a tournament tonight, but I'm not going tonight. Is 80? Sheesh! So, back when it was 40, when they went up to 50, we would get a deck box, a pack of sleeves, and not like a Pokemon deck box, but you would get like an Ultra Pro, you know, one of those $5 or $6 deck boxes from Ultra Pro, and you get a pack of Ultra Pro sleeves, which weren't very good sleeves, but you know, I remember doing that. They would give you like that and a drawstring bag and all kinds of stuff. Now they're like, you get oxygen and that's it. Don't even get a bathroom pass. You hate minimize. Coco's Muck uses evasion. Crazy. Yo, what's up, Listen? Welcome in, welcome in. Good luck on the Bulbasaur hunt. I went to Baltimore. I got sleeves, mat, shirt, pro. That's what I'm saying. Waiting on getting a Switch 2 to play XD in Coliseum. Yeah, just remember you won't be able to transfer your Pokemon. So all the Shadow Pokemon you catch in Coliseum and XD will not be transferable, unfortunately. But I know people love those games, so. No, Angel, that sucks. Mainly for nostalgia. That's completely fair. That's completely fair. I know there's people that were spreading misinformation, so I'm like, if I know, I just like share that information so people don't get their hopes up. Yeah, I never played XD. So I thought about doing like a playthrough of it. And I don't remember much from Coliseum, but I think Coliseum could be fun. I remember the soundtrack for Coliseum more than Coliseum itself. You stopped at Gen 3. It's funny because I almost did the same. So I played up to... so I played Emerald, and then I didn't play a game again until Platinum, which was Gen 4, but I only got a DS so I could play Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But there was like some time between, so I ended up just picking up Platinum. Playing Kangen, I think the deck has the best spread across the board. That's fair, that's fair. So locally, I've been playing Gardevoir, and it's only because it's what I had. And when I went to our local cup, was my first tournament back. I went 1-4. I did a league challenge the following, or like later that week. I did a league challenge, and I went 3-2. And then I played at our local weeklies, and I went 2-2. And my losses were to dark type decks that I couldn't beat anyway. Still getting the cards. That's fair. Yeah, I ordered the stuff for Lucario, but it hasn't came in yet. I'm literally missing one package, I'm pretty sure. So I got my Lucario EXs in. And I have everything to play Dragapult. Except for the A-Specs, which a friend of mine has like 1 billion copies of the A-Specs, so he's gonna hook me up. I'm building a Charizard deck right now. Yeah, just be aware that Charizard EX, the Dark Terra Charizard, is rotating out of standard format soon. But the Megas are staying in format, so just be aware of that. You got your 30, push 35. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Camila. Did I, like, miss a number or something? Charizard digs you out of buildings? That's funny. You didn't play Pokemon until Go came out? Fair. I've been playing since Pokemon Red. Double format was insane. True. Oh, shoot. Thank you guys so much for 30 likes. I didn't even notice that. I appreciate you guys. What the heck? Yeah, we can push to 35 if y'all want. We can actually try to push to 40 if y'all want. Guys, if you haven't already, double tap your screen to leave a like. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Getting us to 30 likes, though. That means a lot. I'll have to do some reps with the deck before the regionals. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. You have to let me know how you do. It does suck that rotation, I think, happens like right after the regional or the weekend of the... Is it weekend of regional or right after? I think it's the weekend after the regional. Yeah, that's funny, Draco. Thank you for the hearts in the chat, Logan. I appreciate you. It's the 12th, so right after range. Yeah, I have the stuff for Lucario, and I'll have the stuff for Dragapult as well. The Japanese results for TCG tournaments shows Dragapult is like the far, in a way, the best deck post rotation. Yeah, and then Lucario's like close second, or not close second, but there's some weekends where Lucario's like a close second, and then the weekend after it's like not even close at all. So 1250 on your encounters, sheesh. Good luck though, good luck. Guys, we're at 33 likes. If you haven't already, double tap your screen to leave a like. We're gonna try to hit 40 likes before the end of today's stream. Yeah, I'm surprised that in Japan anyway, that Mega Frostlass isn't doing better. Name Ice Jaw. Well, there's already a move in the game called Ice Fang. Just to let you know. There's Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Psychic Fang, Poison Fang? I think. Might not be a Poison Fang. I might have made that up. 2 to 5 times based on opponent's speed stat. Interesting. Go grind on live. Good luck, Nick. Good luck. Yeah, I did that with Gardevoir and I did terrible. I almost thought, I almost was like, you know, I'm not gonna play ever again. But I still did. There was a Poison Fang, so it's not anymore. What you're telling me, what you're alluding to. Ooh, fascinating discovery just happened in the world of Pokemon. So apparently, the Stereo Rotom from Pokemon Pokopia is the only new Pokemon that, or new Pokemon form that changes types. Wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense. All the new Pokemon Pokopia forms found so far don't change types, except for DJ Rotom. It's an electric normal type. So I hope that DJ Rotom becomes a thing. And it can learn Boom Burst. That would be sick. I know Survivor might be the one left. Let me look it up. Fair, fair, fair. Electric Steel Rotom form. I like Electric Normal. That's cool. Because then you can learn Boom Burst, which is like the sound type, right? But yeah, that could be cool. If we get like the Boombox Rotom or like a Gen 10, it'd be cool. Didn't lose anyone, came close to losing Notorious Big. He took a self-destruct like a champ. That was really annoying battle, I bet. I'm sorry. That's funny though. Man, I wish Seviper and Zangoose got a Mega Evolution. Or like Shadow Ball. Poison Fang does still exist? Interesting. All my Pokemon currently named after bands because I want to do a funny Kari thing. The artist behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure names characters after songs of bands. Ah, fair, fair, fair. Completely fair. Why am I yawning? I might take a nap after stream today. And if you don't see me on Twitch tonight, it's because I'm probably still sleeping. On Focus Punch, let's go. Squirtle, please, please. Do a shiny Nuzlocke challenge? That's what this is, yeah. So this will be a shiny only Nuzlocke. And if we lose the Nuzlocke, then it might become a shiny only playthrough. Yeah, we're gonna do 10 shiny hunts in this game. And then I also want to shiny hunt Deoxys post-game. So we'll see how this goes. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do at least 50 more encounters today before we call it. I'm gonna try to zoom through these as quickly as we can. Wish my nose will stop itching. What? Soft reset after 27 hours of fishing. No! That sucks, I'm sorry. Take it easy, Welsh. Have a good day at work. I will talk to you after. Everyone say bye, Welsh. When in doubt, a move is gonna hurt. Just use Dragon Rage. Fair. This music is making me sleepy. I think I'll have a Mario Kart music mix. And make things sleepy. What is it? Where am I on? 123. Yeah. Good. Mons until later don't have more than 100 HP. Yeah, you could just spam Dragon Rage at that point, right? Yeah, take your Bulbasaur for the 954th time. Won't happen again, though. Okay, it might happen again. Guys, if you haven't already, double tap your screen to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to try to get to 40 likes today. Yeah, I don't like Dragon Rage. I guess I'm not doing a randomizer, so it doesn't matter. I'll never see Dragon Rage. Wait, doesn't Charmander learn Dragon Rage? Or does it not? I can't remember. Because if Charmander learns Dragon Rage, you could technically use that against Misty. Then Dragon Rage is on Gyarados. Okay. Oh, it learns Dragon Breath. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, but using Dragon Rage Gyarados against, like, Surge would suck. Like, no! Yours didn't learn a Dragon move? Yikes. Dragon Breath is in the 40s? Never mind. Oh, so Charizard learns Dragon Breath. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking, like, Charmander learned Dragon Breath or Dragon Rage early, so then you could use it against Misty or something, but I mean, you'd risk your Charmander dying, but or Charmeleon at that point. It does learn Metal Claw, but you're still, like, SOL against Misty. Because, like, you only get Charmander until later. Surf, Bite, Dragon Rage, and Twister. Fair. Twister's such a awful move. Mewtwo and Viridian and Oddish at Nugget Bridge. What do you mean? Seafoam Island Golbat? What are we talking about? Meant for my... No. Yeah, JD, so we're talking about... I was talking about type locks. Type locks. So if we're doing a type lock, we can only use one type of Pokemon. Right? And so... You don't get another fire type until, like, Route 6. So if you did fire types only, you're stuck with Charmander until Route 6. I think it's Route 6. It's the Celadon route, right? So that would be the problem. So then Lorelei would be a tough fight. Like, if I did flying types only, Lorelei would be awful to fight. But with flying types only, you could get Aerodactyl, so could probably help out a little bit. Now you know my first encounter for Seafoam. True. I can't believe you haven't caught a Zubat before now. Dang, I just thought about something. You couldn't really do rock types only either. Unless you, like, trade a Pokemon over. Wait, do you unlock trading in Viridian City? Like, could you trade Pokemon in Viridian City? Easily do normal. Yeah, like you could do normal, bug, flying, water, fire, poison, grass. After you give Oak the parcel, trading opens. Okay, so I wonder, like, if I took, let's say I got leaf green and I beat the game, and y'all said you unlock eggs post game. I wonder if I beat leaf green and then get the egg stuff so I can, like, use whoever and then hatch eggs and then trade those level 5 hatches over to fire red. So something like Rhydon, I could start with a level 5 Rhyhorn or something like that. I wonder if I could do that. That way you could get the type. Obviously you can't do Dark and Steel still because, you know, you can't get those until post game, but something like Rhydon or Rhyhorn or whatever would be cool. Or like if I did ground types only, since they moved the Nidoran line. I don't know. It could be interesting. You have all the starters. Okay, okay. That could be like the workaround for what we do. But something like water types, I would want to try to do water types only without, like, the way it's supposed to be. Because you can't get Psyduck until way later as well. Same thing with Krabby. But I guess with, like, fire types only, you could do Brock, and then I could do, like, Vulpix before Misty. Like, get Vulpix, and then every other Pokemon I just had to get from Fire Red. That could be cool, actually. Would you allow Nidoran? I would have to... gosh. That's what we were talking about earlier. Is would it be okay? So, like, if I did flying types only, right? Obviously, Charizard's flying type. Would it be okay to use Charmander in the run? Because it doesn't become Charizard until way later. We have to figure out what rules we want to put in place first. Because then it's like Pokemon like Nidoran don't get the ground typing until it evolves, right? Gotta train him to evolve him. That's true. So the rule could be like, I get access to Pokemon who evolve into that type. That or trade them over. I don't want to do that. So yeah, the rule could be that I get Pokemon that evolve into that type. Because like Magikarp, you could use, if you're using flying types, you could get Gyarados, right? It'd still be rough, but... Charmander can learn flying. I don't think Charmander can learn flying type move, can it? I mean, obviously I don't know. I'd have to look at their moveset. TMs? True, but you have to find a flying type TM. Because they can't learn fly. How can Doduo learn fly? They don't even have wings. Maybe Aerial Ace? Oh, true. True. Yeah, maybe we could do that as a rule. I guess. Where, like, if it evolves into that typing, we can use it. Because then, like, you could use magic... Like, if you did flying only, you could use Magikarp and stuff like that. Thought yours Aerial Ace? Fair. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I just want to have like a set rule, and then we don't break it for every video. So if we allow that, then I think it's fine. Poison types, you could also still use Venusaur. I had to teach my Charmeleon Aerial Ace. Definitely, it's such a good move. The only thing I'm worried about is like, Misty. Like if I did, if I did fire types only, Misty would just wreck me. Yo, what's up, Bryce? Yeah, we're still on it. We're gonna try to hit 1,000 today. Bulbasaur's already poisoned. Oh yeah. I was just thinking out loud. Sorry. I was just like, oh, I could use Bulbasaur for poison because it's grass poison. We didn't get an electric poison until Gen 8, right? Crazy. Help me during the Coco fight. Ran out of sludge and toxic. Spam aerial ace with Pidgeot. Fair. You're good. Too many button mashings. True. True. You right. Minimize is annoying. True. You're right. What was the best starter while Charmander is the best in-game? Maybe. Shiny? I'm hitting the 12%, but not the 0.1%. Yo, thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll hit 1,000 today, and then we'll call it. I might actually... Yeah, I'm probably going to take a nap in a little while. I'm tired. I don't know why. That's why I said if you don't see me on Twitch later, because I fell asleep. Me too, JD. Me too. But if we don't, it's okay. Not that big of a deal. Ooh, excuse me. $1,500 encounters on Magikarp. Just a few days ago, you got your 4th shiny Bulbasaur in Pokemon Go. Damn. On one hand, you're like, yeah, shiny. On the other hand, you're like, yeah, shiny I already have, though. I get that. I don't know what I just heard in my ear, but that was not very I don't hear anything else. We're going to shiny living decks and at 354 over 700 shinies. That's crazy. Repetitive tasks can cause the brain to get bored and eventually pass out of boredom. Fair. I don't know if I'd change that number, but I'm changing it anyway. Day 3 of Shiny Hunting Charmander, not counting how many encounters though. That's fair, Shiny Hunter. We're on 975. This is day 5. Jeez. I was gonna swear. I'm only doing about 200 a day, so. Guys, we're 2 likes away from 40 likes. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. By double tapping your screen, I greatly appreciate you. I want to do a shiny living dex at some point. I think sometime this year, I'll start working on videos, but I'll be streaming everything. And we'll do, like, shiny hunting every generation of Pokemon in a specific order. Switch between ZA and Let's Go. Or, I don't know why I said Let's Go for LG. It makes sense, though. Switch between ZA and Leaf Green. Gotcha, gotcha. And maybe we'll do that for a video this year. I just don't know what generation to do first. Because I already have Latios and Latias from... ZA. I guess I could, like, try to find that footage somewhere and use that. And then maybe do Gen 3, but I'd have to get Deoxys and Rayquaza. So much more rewarding. I don't feel that. The bang from ZA hit those dopamine receptors, so I don't feel like one is more rewarding than the other. One is definitely harder to do than the other. And if you feel like that is the reward for you, then hey, whatever. Black gas, black. Why did I say black gases? Black glasses, because he has the fair. Your first game was Pokemon Violet? Sheesh. Made me feel old. I didn't shiny hunt back when these games came out, but I had these games back in the day. I was not a shiny hunter. Yeah, my first Pokemon game was Red, so. Gen 1, baby. Oh, I meant to look to see if I still have my copy of Fire Red from back in the day. I think I do. But the cartridge itself is damaged. I do remember that. It was still playable, but it's like cracked or whatever. Might not be playable now, but it was back then. First game was Coliseum. Fair. That's surprising. But it makes sense of why you said that's nostalgia. You're here, you hurt your teeth, you're upset. What's up, Cal? Please take care of yourself. We get couch dinner. Fair. As long as you're not eating the couch, Logan. That's all. Are we good? Oh, man, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, I shouldn't be lagging anymore. You won't believe what I did. Let's just say I'm an idiot. All right, we're good. Okay. I went to click my browser and I was too close to the X in OBS and I closed OBS. And I was like, no, stop, cancel, cancel, cancel. And yeah. The couch, yeah, yeah. I accidentally closed OBS, so it should be fine now. I was like, ah! And then I hit go live by accident. So instead of reconnecting to the stream, so I don't know if it's connected to the same stream, but I don't know if I started a new stream by accident for 3 seconds. I've never done that before. That's crazy. Now I want to check to see if any of my other channels had a live stream by accident, or if this channel had a secondary live stream. Let's see. Live. No. Okay. Cool. This channel didn't. Let's go to main channel to see. I don't think any other channel had a. That would be funny though. Okay, nothing there. All right, cool. Those are the only 2 vertical feeds I have on here, I think. Yeah, all good, Shiny. I understand. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Logan, I told you not to eat the couch. As a joke. Yeah, I just have my main channel and this channel, so as long as no accidental streams started, then that's all that matters. Guys, we're at 1,962 subs. I appreciate y'all. What the heck? That's crazy. You're eating the chair? Fair. More fiber. I think. Probably not. Oh, gosh, that's crazy. I have no idea what you just said. In fact, I'm gonna do this just in case. $12.90. Yeah, we're gonna get to 1,000 today. Then I'm probably gonna call it and go take a nap. I'm actually gonna go eat lunch and then take a nap. I'm tired. I don't like naps either, but I'm very tired. It's only because I can't speak another language, so because I'm uneducated. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I just realized y'all probably aren't hearing music now. Hey, now you hear some music. No worries, JD. Take care of yourself. If you are new and you didn't know, I stream Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern start time. So, you're gonna hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified when you go or when I go live. Definitely do that. I appreciate you. It said my bit rate is 0. I can speak Spanish, used to be fluent in German, rusty these days, can read some Japanese. 5 times I studied Chinese, didn't understand that person. Fair. I was like, I just can't read another language. And I'm sad about it. Do I still have jewels? I did not. So I went on my phone on my other account, like my main account, to pull up the stream, and it said I had 50 free jewels that I could use. So I used them yesterday on this channel. Apparently, a jewel is like 2 cents. They spoke Turkish? Fair. Only Dennis was here. They could help us with Turkish. Yeah, you probably should, Cal. You probably should. When my teeth were hurting pretty badly, I had to get them yoinked. So, yoink. And they numb you up so good, unless they have to surgically remove it. I didn't really feel much of anything. And even when they had to surgically remove it, it was just more pressure than pain. So. Yeah, they're worried about German because most people aren't interested in learning it anymore. I mean, that's fair. There's going to come a point in the world where there's only 2 languages. And unless you're older, you know. And I say 2, maybe 3, but for the most part, I'm sure a lot of language. That's a lie. I'm lying. Never mind. Well, I guess it's not technically wrong, but like a lot of people in other countries learn English, or they know Spanish, or they know French. Or at least they know enough to like get around. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. English, Spanish, Mandarin. Yeah, that'd probably be the 3, but we'll probably be dead by then. Because most countries speak English, or Spanish, or French. As like a second language or a third language, right? So, I could see eventually like certain languages dying off. Unless people want to keep them around, which depends on if people want to keep them around or not. Let's go to here. You have the power. I actually remember how to get to the key card instantly, so. All right, 8 more encounters, and then we're gonna wrap up stream today. Dual language, English is not one of them, although the rest of the country does have English as a second language. Yeah. I was running around like a headless chicken, finding everyone I could see to train my team. That's also another thing. It's like, this is a game where you have to battle stuff, like battle trainers to level up. Whereas in Scarlet and Violet, I didn't battle anybody other than like the forced battles. Yeah. Trainers are caves, true. Articuno Cave has decent HP. Yeah, I think it's because Slowbro is there, right? Or can you not get Slowbro there? I didn't get Slowpoke, but... Huh. I hope show Navy. I don't know why I said show like that, but... Oh, this is from DK. 1300, I'm done for now. Yeah, when we hit 1,000, I'll probably wrap up today. Dugong and Fire Red, gotcha. This is like when you're the zebra, right? Dugong's in there in general? Gotcha. Alright, 4 more encounters. This music's a bop. Guys, we are 1 like away from 40 likes. So if you haven't already hit that like button, double tap your screen as well. Greatly appreciate you. Goes back to the start of stream? Really? Cringe. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, it's Cloyster. It's Cloyster for Fire Red. Sorry. Yeah, it's Shelter and Cloyster. I'm pretty sure. Yo, thank you guys so much for 40 likes. Y'all are insane. I appreciate it. What the heck? Get in the last one, hopefully. That's 2 more encounters, so this one and the next one. Logan preemptively doing the GGs because it's shiny right here. All right, final check of the stream. In fact, I'll wait on this screen for a few seconds just to build some anticipation. Are we going to get a shiny on encounter number 1000? What up, Cogs? right, here we go. Final predictions. Damn. Alrighty, y'all. We have officially hit 1,000 checks for our Squirtle with no shiny in sight. What's up, PokeJ? What's up, Unholy? Yeah, so I've been live for 3 hours, so we are going to wrap up here. But if you're new, I do stream Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I will be live again tomorrow. We're going to be continuing this Squirtle hunt for the foreseeable future. But I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.